motion is on a motion that the board made that the board has since withdrawn. There's, you know, the actions that will be taken to this will really be more communication to the board than having a specific action in regards to their motion, since their motion has been withdrawn. Okay, we're now going to vote on the...
Point of clarification.
Yes.
So when I made my motion to extend time, I had intended to extend the debate time, but I obviously mixed it in with the amendment issue, so I wasn't trying to extend the time to the amendment issue.
I'm going to ask the parliamentarian to explain.
When we posted, when it was a 20-minute limit.
Right.
The limit we had noted earlier was for this resolution together with all motions that pertain to it. So when you extended the 10 minutes, you were extending for the amendment has been, if by some chance we resolve that in less than 10 minutes, we would have had more time to return to the main motion. I don't know if that, did that address your, does that clarify what you want?
And before we took that vote on yours, I did explain that if people voted no, that we would not only vote on the amendment, but we would then immediately vote on the resolution. So that's where we are now. We're going to immediately vote on the resolution, okay? Thank you. Okay, so the resolution that is on the floor that we're going to vote on now is the one we've been examining that's on yellow paper. We don't need to read the results again, do we? Okay. We all know where we are. Great. So now I'm going to ask you if you're going to vote yes for this resolution. You should stand with your red tag visible. And if you would vote, you're voting yes on this resolution, please stand with your red tag visible and continue standing until you can be counted. And I tell you to sit down.
Counting on the sides. I got it. Yes, please.
That's 66 from the floor plus 3 at this table, so that's 69 in favor of this motion. If you would like to vote, so please sit down at this time. If you would like to vote against this motion, please stand with your red tag visible to be counted. This requires a simple majority, but we'll count. So please, if you want to vote no, please stand with your red tag visible. So there's 25 votes against. If you'd like to abstain, if you did not vote either yes or no, would like to register your abstention, please stand at this time with your red tag visible. Alyssa standing? Okay. Anybody else?
I don't know if he's voting or counting. Okay, so it's one.
One abstention. So could someone tell me what the count is? 69 yes, 25 no, 1 abstention. This motion passes. We have 2 more motions to consider. If you need to leave, you can, but we do have 2 more motions to consider. Yes.
Is it possible to make a motion to set a time of adjournment for this meeting?
Are you making a motion to adjourn?
If it is possible to make a motion to set a time of adjournment for this meeting.
We're going to, our plan to adjourn at 4.
4 o'clock sounds fine.
Okay, so unless you make a motion to adjourn sooner, we'll probably adjourn at 4 o'clock. I mean, I'd be happy if we were just done with all our business sooner, but if we're not, we'll go on until 4 o'clock. Okay? Thank you. Okay, now we're going to turn our attention to the motion that is on green paper. This is the motion that was passed last week at the Academic Senate Executive Council meeting. I have some speaker cards from before, and I'll call on those people when we get to the speakers first if they wish to speak to this motion. If they don't, they'll say that and we'll go on. But of course, first we're going to ask Monica. First I have to give you a minute to read through the whereas clauses yourself. Okay, now I'll ask Monica Bosson to read the resolve clauses from that motion.
Therefore, be it resolved that the Academic Senate recommends that the Board of Trustees remove from the draft resolution the sentences, "The district shall offer a sequence for pre-collegiate English in a length no longer than 2 semesters. The district shall offer a sequence for pre-collegiate math in a length no longer than 2 semesters. And the district shall institute a pass-no-pass grading system for all pre-collegiate English and math courses. Pass-no-pass shall be the default grading system. Students shall have the option of receiving a letter grade if specifically requested. This grading system shall be clearly stated on all registration materials for these classes. And be it further resolved that the Academic Senate recommends that the Board of Trustees work with the Chancellor, the English and Mathematics departments, and the College Curriculum Committee to develop and implement in a timely manner appropriate curricular and other changes to eliminate the achievement gaps. I believe this should say in those departments, not at in those departments. And be it further resolved that the Academic Senate supports and encourages the timely shared governance consideration of the non-curricular portions of the draft resolution that should receive such review. And be it further resolved that the Academic Senate supports and encourages the board to work with the Chancellor to implement in a timely manner all portions of the draft resolution that can be implemented administratively. And be it finally resolved that the Academic Senate supports and encourages the continued examination of achievement gaps at CCSF in all parts of the college, as well as timely action to eliminate all such achievement gaps.
Hal Huntsman, do you want to move this resolution?
President of the Academic Senate and a member of the Mathematics Department. Before I move this, I'd like to understand the relationship to the motion which was just adopted by the body. If we were to pass this one with this, how would that, what would be the relationship?
If we pass both resolutions, there will be, it will be a little difficult for people to interpret the full will of the body. If we were the state academic senate and we had a mooting committee, we would have looked at these and said, well, you know, which ones moves with which one, what order should we put them in accordingly, and we might have declared something moot. But we don't have such a body to declare what's moot for us. Therefore, we are considering